So last night I hit 1K subscribers on YouTube, and I know to some bigger YouTubers and creators that is a very small number, but to me that is a really huge and significant number for me, considering how difficult it is to grow on YouTube and how relatively recent I started doing this. So I started posting on YouTube consistently from January of this year. I mean, I did used to post before now, a few years ago, but it was just here and there. YouTube to me was just a place where I would go and document stuff, you know, just put stuff in there. And I ended up deleting so many things, but from January I started posting seriously on this channel. And to imagine that 1,000 human beings watched videos that I made and posted and found it interesting enough to hit subscribe, it's mind-blowing to me. So I decided to make this video right here to celebrate the milestone and to also encourage anyone that is watching this and is on the same path and the same grind of growing on YouTube. It's difficult to grow on YouTube. Growing on YouTube is not an overnight thing. Well, for some people, they post, or maybe their first 2-3 videos just go viral. I mean, that happens, but it's not all the time. And this is quite significant for me. So when I made this video, I had certain realizations of the things that I've learned in the past few months about YouTube, growing on YouTube, the grind, the everything. You know, there's so much information out here on YouTube about how to grow on YouTube. You know, the titles, the thumbnails, the scripting, the lighting, the cameras, and everything. You know, how to upload, renaming your files properly, or the descriptions. There's a lot of information, but these are the things that I have learned. On the basic side, your titles and your thumbnails do matter a lot. You see, if you go into a supermarket and there's a whole bunch of products to buy, you're looking for a certain thing. Let's say you're looking for a certain maybe body cream, and the one that you already know is not available at that store. So when you look at the new options that you want to pick, you're very likely to go with something that looks good. The text, the fonts, the formatting, the colors look like it's from a superior company, and the price as well. So that's how titles and thumbnails work on YouTube. If you go to the store to buy stuff, you're likely to buy a lower quality product that's well packaged versus and you'd even unconsciously abandon the really good product that has poor packaging because you don't even know this company before now. On YouTube, if you don't know a creator outside of YouTube or in person or before YouTube, you don't know what they have to offer. You don't know if they really know what they're talking about. So you will likely judge a creator on YouTube based off of how the thumbnail looked when you saw it and what the title says. If the title is promising you something, if the title is intriguing or well constructed or put together, it goes as deep as how for someone like myself, if I'm going to watch a video on YouTube, if the title is written loosely, caps locks here, you know, lowercase there, punctuations here and there, or no punctuations, you know, it's like the title really speaks to me. When you look at big companies like Apple, Samsung, see the way that they write, the way that they punctuate their stuff, their packaging, you know, their branding. So that's branding for you on YouTube. It's all in your title and your packet and your thumbnail. People say there's a right way to do it, but I say, yes, there is a right way to do it, but it's different for everyone. If you're making educational content, you can't be making thumbnails that look like it's an entertainment channel. If you're making an entertainment channel type content, you're not going to be making thumbnails that look like it's an educational channel. You see what I'm saying? So when in the past few years with Mr. Beast being so popular on YouTube and making thumbnails that's like, you know, the Camera Conspiracies channel calls it a douche tuber thumbnail. But anyways, where you're like, you know, mind blown. If in my opinion, if you're making educational content and your thumbnails always look like you're mind blown, someone like myself, a curious person, will be thinking, yo, you're supposed to be teaching me about these things. But if your mind is already blown, that means you don't really know it like that. You just discovered this. And yeah, I might want to click on it, but if I'm not like a beginner and I have absolutely no idea, so let's say I have an idea of a certain topic and I'm trying to find more about that topic, and I go see someone whose thumbnail is saying he's mind blown about something, I'm not going to click on that. I'll look for the professional, the pro guy who looks like he knows what he's doing, he's confident in the thumbnail, or the thumbnail doesn't even have his face but he's talking about this subject. I will click on that one. And like I said, it depends, it varies. There's no right way that fits everyone. There's no one size fits all. So if you like the whole mind blown type of thumbnail for educational content, that's fine. If it works for you, keep going. And maybe your target audience is different from my target audience, or maybe their target audience is different from your target audience. So just try it. And then it comes to another topic where everyone says gear does not matter, right? Yes, that's true. Gear doesn't matter. If you really want to wait to have the best camera in the market, the best lens in the market, you might likely never start YouTube. You might never start to make content. So they say start with what you have, which is your smartphone. You make videos from your smartphone, but at the end of the day, if you really look at it, gear does matter. For someone like myself, I just started YouTube less than a year, right? I started being consistent less than a year. And I'm not saying because of my gear is the reason why I have the subscribers. No, definitely not. I would attribute my subscriber rate or my my followership more to the type of content that I put out. If I'm able to provide value to someone, which I'll get to that. But when it comes to gear, when you look at my video and it doesn't really look super tacky, you look at my videos and they don't really look like he's just starting out, and you see it and it's clear, it's clean, the audio is good, you're likely to click subscribe because you have a sense of, oh, he knows what he's talking about. And takes us back to the thumbnail conversation. It's all about the way that you present yourself. If I present myself to you like a pro, like I know what I'm saying, like my audio is good, my video is good, you're more likely to believe me than I'm trying to tell you about this professional work of mixing and mastering and my audio is not good. So what am I saying? If I'm a mix engineer and I'm supposed to be making audio sound better than mine, and then my YouTube videos don't sound good, you won't believe me. You won't even want to subscribe. You won't even want to listen to me. If I make videos that look dusty and dirty and low quality, you will think, well, he's not there yet, so he can't be telling me what to do. So yes, gear does matter. If you can, when you're starting out, if you don't have the funds, you don't have the budget to invest in proper gear, well, that's fine. Start with what you have, because if you wait for the big one, you might never start. But if you have a budget, if you're like a working class person, you want to start creating and you have a budget, please get the best gear that you can get, because it will serve you. There's the saying, buy nice or buy twice, and I really agree with that. So buy the right thing at once and you won't have to upgrade every year or every 2 years. The camera gear that I have, I'm happy with it. I'll probably have this for the next 5 years, except maybe when YouTube starts paying me and then I can upgrade. But for now, I'm Gucci. And the most important thing that I have learned on YouTube on this journey is storytelling. There's so many things that you will hear on YouTube, but storytelling is major key. On YouTube, you see the biggest creators like Mr. Beast, like MKBHD. They have information. Yes, the thing is, people will always appreciate you if you're searching for something. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, right? If you're searching for something and you find a video that just goes straight to the point, people will comment and like, oh yeah, I'm so happy he went straight to the point, he didn't know gimmicks, they like that. They will drop a like and a comment, but they will rarely subscribe to that channel because that's just one thing that you told them, and they can't even really relate to you as a person. They cannot connect with you. They don't really feel that connection. But if you are able to put that lesson into a story or that tutorial into a story form, trust me, it works. If you look at my channel right now, you will see that the video with the most views as of the time of making this video is a video that I had a story to tell about the tablet that I own, the reason why I bought the tablet, how I went about the whole process and everything. So storytelling is key. If you have an educational channel and you're teaching something, try to put every lesson into a story and tell them why and how. Not just how, why, and the effect it had on you. And trust me, you'll get a lot of better results. And the one last thing that I've learned in the past few months on YouTube is that There's actually no hack about the algorithm. Oh, the algorithm doesn't like me. No. If you feel like the algorithm doesn't like you, it's just your audience doesn't like your video. It's not really about you, it's about your video. If you're able to provide value to people or entertain people, you'll do well on YouTube. So personally, I can't entertain people on YouTube, at least not yet, because I might be a really funny guy in real life, but when I turn the camera on, I get all serious and shit. So entertainment is not my thing on YouTube. It's education, and I have something that I know how to do. I've been doing this for over a decade, so I felt like that it was even the reason I started doing YouTube in the first place, to be able to tell people and teach people about the thing that I've been doing, that I'm progressing in, and I've progressed in, I've made a living off of, which is mixing and mastering. So if I'm able to provide value, I'll be able to grow. And if I'm able to make that value relatable and tell it in a story form, I'll be able to grow. The algorithm is just trained to help other people who are users, consumers, to consume what they like. So if they watch your video and they like what they hear, what they see, they will come back to it. If they watch your video and they don't like what they hear or what they see, they will click away. When they click away, the algorithm is being told, I don't like that, so don't show it to me and don't show it to other people who like what I like. So yeah, with YouTube, just give it time. Take your time, keep pushing, keep posting, keep trying different things. If you post one video and it doesn't do well, just go ahead and post another one. You don't have to sit back and cry over spilled milk. I've learned about a thing on YouTube that most of the videos that you really put your all into it, you know, you've scripted it so well, you've planned it so well, shot and edited it so well, thinking, oh, this is gonna be the banger. It might turn out to not really hit like that, and if that happens, don't beat yourself up about it. It's natural, it's normal, it happens all the time, because you're dealing with human beings and not robots. So you really can't say, oh, this is what they like. A video with 1 million likes might still have like a few thousand dislikes, because there's people who still won't like what everybody likes. And you know, YouTube is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's something that you keep doing for a long time. I'll probably still be here till I'm like in my 60s or something, if I'm alive to that time. So yeah, don't rush yourself on YouTube and think I'm quitting because I only have 200 subscribers or only 100 subscribers and I've been doing this for too long. Yeah, no. There's people like Mr. Beast with over 300 million subscribers, and people like MKBHD with loads of millions of subscribers, but they still post every day. They post every 2 days, every 3 days, every week. You know, I have not been super consistent. I used to say I'll post one video every week, but it's not been the case for me because of the excuses that I might have to give. But anyways, YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. Just keep posting, keep creating, keep providing values, and keep telling stories, and definitely you will win. But anyways, thank you very much for 1,000 subscribers. I love you all so much. If you watched up to this point, thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed yet, click subscribe, like, drop comments, tell me a few things. I'll be so happy to interact with y'all in the comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.